What is good, gamers? Sun Tzu is famous for saying,
Even hey, Pikmin has kernel sector 7 tilde snowfall field.
Nobody knew what the frick he meant back then, but in classic Zooey boy fashion, he was generations ahead of his contemporaries. Nintendo's what I like to call a swinger. They swing a lot, and for the most part they hit, but every once in a while they miss. But here's the swinger difference. They missed with style. Even the mid or bad Nintendo games are still generally fine games, and one thing you can usually count on is that they'll at least have one banger song. So for decades now, Nintendo has amassed a virtuosic omnibus of music, and I think I speak for everyone in the ears community when I say we want to stream Nintendo music. Then, that fateful October 2024 day, Nintendo unceremoniously shadow answered our prayers, Nintendo Music. Life was back on the menu, boys. Say goodbye to that nasty Spotify when you can listen to Small Boss Room 2, Ridley. Okay, let's rapid fire 3 good things and 3 bad things because like Thanos said, everything in balance is perfect. 1. Honestly, this was kinda a brilliant idea as a further incentive to drive Nintendo Switch Online memberships, which I think by this point is just an objectively good deal. I mean, $20 a year for NES games and the Star Fox 64 soundtrack? Number 2, drip feed music. That's right, I'm saying it unlike the rest of the gluttonous degenerates on this forsaken platform. I like starving. I love that every week we get a surprise game OST drop. Nothing hits harder than enduring another grueling week of 9 to 5s on the brink of ending it all, barely hanging on just to see if it's finally the week that we'll get the Kirby Air Ride OST, only to get absolutely cucked by Miyamoto with the Tetris Game Boy OST. No, but given Nintendo has developed or published, give or take, over 1,000 games, this will be something fun in our lives for the next decade or so, and you know what? I like that. This gives us something to look forward to, and sometimes if we're good boys or girls, we might even get 2 OSTs in a week. Wow. Number 3, it's Nintendo Music. I mean, maybe this is a cop-out, but just being able to actually listen to Nintendo music on the go, make playlists, and just have it all conveniently right here on one platform is so awesome, man. Nintendo soundtracks are truly amazing and honestly my favorite music ever. Okay, enough positivity, time for the cold, hard facts. Number 1, some of the songs are altered? Okay, seriously, I thought I was having some sort of Mandela effect, but after comparing some of the Street Pass Me Plaza songs, Nintendo really did change the mixing / instrumentation on some of these songs. Look, that is kinda cool, but this is also so annoying. I just want my Nintendo music the way I left her, man. Number 2, not every track in each game is in the app. Okay, this is by far my biggest gripe, but there is a sliver of hope. The Tomodachi Collection OST, Street Pass Me Plaza OST, Splatoon 3 OST, and Kirby and the Forgotten Land OST are all missing songs. With Kirby, they're probably just waiting until the Nintendo Switch 2 edition drops later this year so they can include all the new tracks, but like, why not just add all the base game stuff now and the new tracks later? Splatoon 3 doesn't have the side order music, but Splatoon 2 has the Octo expansion music? Why? Is it because they're still selling the side order music at retailers in Japan? IDK. And then the ones that worry me the most, Tomodachi Collection and Street Pass Me Plaza. Look, it takes a level of Nintendo brain rot of biohazardous capacity to notice this, but they didn't add some of the ranking tracks from the game here, and that hurts my OCD more than popcorn kernels stuck in between my teeth. Where is the Island Waifu rating track, Miyamoto? You can't hide this from me forever. And then Street Pass Me Plaza doesn't have all the DLC expansion game songs. Why? I know I just praised the drip feed approach, but I think splitting game OSTs up is a step too far. The hope, though, comes in the fact that they later added more songs to the F-Zero 64 OST for the N64 disk drive expansion, and they clearly stated more Kirby Forgotten Land tracks are on the way, so maybe some brave soul at Nintendo will finish the job and give us the full Tomodachi Collection soundtrack. Alright, sorry Thanos, but negative reason number 2 was too long, so balance destroyed. Nintendo Music is young still, and I'm sure it will evolve in many ways as the years go on, so for now I can't really be too bitter about any negatives, especially when again, it's MF Nintendo Music, man. Overall, I think this is a great app with a bright future, and hopefully with some kinks ironed out, the ultimate spot for Nintendo Music. Only sad thing is the lack of comment section equivalent, as this sort of removes any community element from listening to the music. However, the more online behavior I see of Western Nintendo fans these days, maybe it's actually a good thing I'm not exposed to those comments. Anyways, go download it now. I'll catch you guys later.